us in.
¿Qué tal, amigos de Esto es Combo? Es un honor estar aquí en Chile con parte del elenco de Stranger Things. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you. Good.
You were saying that it's you first time here in Chile, right?
First time, yeah.
And now, you are going to have to let us stay.
I think this season is much darker, scarier, romantic, comedy, a lot of comedy. What do you think? How could you describe this season?
Augmented, yeah. It's just in general, it's
yeah.
just very, it's heightened. It's on another level from.
Yeah. Season of extremes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cinematic.
Colorful.
It feels like an 8-hour movie, I guess. I mean, it always has, but
Yeah, it feels. It's really informed by also being released when it's released. Like it really does feel like a summertime blockbuster sort of thing that would get a bunch of people to go.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of their goal, and they sort of knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
At least someone's happy I'm home.
What you can say is the difference between this season and the last two?
Color palette alone, I feel like this season is
brighter.
so.
Yeah.
I think they've taken more. They had to kind of take more risks this season. Like you say, it's darker, and I think they had. It's really, it's obviously darker is a word that gets thrown around a lot about seasons. Like I felt like we were saying season 2 was darker, but I do feel like this season has really changed the tone of the show.
Kind of gross, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, it actually is pretty.
What if he never left? What if we locked him out here with us?
Which season is your favorite?
I think it's really hard to say right now because we're all still in it. I mean, I think there's something really nostalgic to think back on season 1.
Yeah, totally.
I think, we all have fond memories of that, but right now it's really, I don't know, for me it's quite hard to say because they're all very encapsulated experiences for us.
How do you think you evolved professionally and personally from the first appearance in the show till now, till this moment?
Personally and professionally. I mean,
A lot.
Loads.
yeah.
But honestly, just like anyone else in their life, you look back at yourself 2 years in the past, and think about how different things were.
I think professionally, the experience of having, to work on a show that, shoots for such a long time, and we get to, learn our craft in that, and kind of have, every year they bring on new actors, and, you learn from them. Just doing your job, I guess, being in front of the camera, you're constantly learning. So to have that experience that kind of repeats every year, you do grow as an actor.
It's like training.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's something very school or something about it where you have you go back every year and it's different, but it's familiar.
Yeah.
We're going to end your friends. And we are going to end everyone.
What is your opinion about all these references from the 80s in the show? What can you say about them?
This year, I think there are a slew of new references that are specific to the year 85. Is incorporated very deeply into the show. The references this year are some of my favorite. I think Jurassic Park is a big reference, and we talked about.
I think it helps differentiate between seasons because as a viewer you're watching it and you are in a different year, and so like you said, you remember, people who remember watching it, they're like, oh, I grew up in the 80s. Well, you'll remember 85, you'll remember 84, you remember 83. So it's it does. I think it's clever. It helps.
Yeah.
I mean, what did you think? We're just gonna sit in my basement all day?
Any fun fact of your character in the series that you can share with us?
There was a specific scene this year where I'm eating a banana, and I had to eat. I think I ate 12 bananas.
Ooh. I got a perm this season on my real head, which was an experience. I don't know if I'd do it again, but.
No, I mean, I remember season 1, halfway through shooting, I burnt my fringe and had to have these pieces on my head for 6 months. If you look, you can kind of tell.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Nice
you
to
too.
meet
you.
Thank you.
Let's puppy. I repeat. This is a code red.